Ricky Bobby, aka Will Ferrell, said, "If you ain't first, you're last." With that being said, here are 10 of the fastest animals, machines, and people on the planet. Vroom vroom. Number 10. Cheetah. Allow me to start off with one that you already know is incredibly fast, the cheetah. At present, the cheetah is the fastest land animal in the world. On average, the cheetah is able to accelerate and maintain speeds of 40 miles per hour, which means that this cat is as fast as a car driving through a city. But what is even more impressive is that in small bursts, it can go all the way up to 70 miles per hour, including accelerating that speed in less than 3 seconds. Whew! There are some that are even able to reach 80 miles per hour, which is shocking to think about. The main reason for this ability is their body shape and composition. When you think about tigers, lions, or even panthers, they have bodies built for strength, whereas the cheetah is built for speed above all else. They have a long frame that is strong but light. Their legs are thin, allowing them to get up to the speeds mentioned earlier. Their heads are even shaped differently than the others, and their jaws and skulls are much smaller. Their speed is legendary, and because of that, they are one of the deadliest predators in all the world today. Mainly because no one can really escape them when they put their minds and speeds on a creature it considers prey. Number 9. SSC Tuatara. This particular entry is rather tricky to talk about because the car known as the SSC Tuatara is something of a controversial car in terms of its top speed record. Because when its creator decided to try and set the land speed record for a car, they did it in style, with runs that were able to set the record on fire. It happened on a closed highway near Pahrump, Nevada. The supercar had an average speed of 316.11 miles per hour across 2 runs and claimed to hit a top speed of 331.15 miles per hour, easily breaking records set by the previous title holders. However, what should have been a major victory turned into something heavily disputed. People looking at the video noticed that there were things incorrectly done for a world record run. SSC stated that the runs were real, but the video was edited in a way that made it feel fake. Which was all the permissions car enthusiasts needed to go and dissect every bit of the video and basically prove that the car didn't really go as fast as it said it did. Thus, while they still claim to have the fastest car in the world, it's not accepted by the car world at large. So thus, they do and don't have the record at the same time. But still, this car is incredibly fast. Vroom vroom. Hey, real quick, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more videos like these. Number 8. Peregrine Falcon. When you think about the speed of animals, you're likely thinking of ones who burst through the land or the water. We already talked about the impressive cat, the cheetah. But in terms of having true super speed, there's only one true contender, the Peregrine Falcon. This is a bird that has been clocked at a blistering 240 miles per hour, 4 times the average speed limit on the highway. To be specific though, this isn't a normal flying speed for the bird, though can you imagine it zooming all over this fast? Whoa. Rather, the horizontal speed of the bird, as it's called, is around 70 miles per hour, which still makes it an incredibly fast bird. But where it obtains its super speed is in its ability to dive down and snatch up its prey in the blink of an eye. They are formidable carnivorous hunters that prey on fish, rodents, and even other birds during mid-flight. This is all due to the design of its especially athletic and sleek body. The Peregrine Falcon will tuck in its wings, still its head and feet, and just start building up speed at a remarkable rate. And because it's going down at an angle and not straight down, it doesn't have to abide by the laws of terminal velocity. As a result of this, it is the fastest bird on the planet, and it can grab its prey and then pull out of a dive without missing a beat. As a doctor once said, that's one heck of a bird. Number 7. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. So, what's the fastest car in the world today? Well, the SSC Tuatara holds the record, but there is another contender that's quickly dashing to catch up. It is the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. This car set its world record speed back in 2019, so it's still very much fresh in the minds of many. Plus, not unlike its name suggests, it was the first car to officially cross the 300-mile-per-hour mark, something that many cars have tried to do for lots of years. The final record was 304.773 miles per hour, with racing driver Andy Wallace at the wheel on Volkswagen Air Legion test track in Germany. If you're still wondering how fast that is, the car covered 450 feet in a single second. Wow. Now, you might think that like past car makers, they would go and try to keep improving their cars to get even faster, but these creators have a different view on things. We have shown several times that we build the fastest cars in the world. In the future, we will focus on other areas, the manufacturer said in a statement. Still, getting the record and setting a high bar for performance is nothing to scoff at or be mad about. They crushed this record and are likely to hold it for a while. Number 6. Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. Let's get back in the air with this next one. If you look at the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, you might recognize it from another place other than the real world. That's because the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird is a plane that looks very similar to the X-Jet seen in the X-Men movies, especially in the more recent ones. And there's a good reason that used this model to be the flagship of the X-Men, because the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird was meant to be a stealth ship as well as be fast. The technical definition of the Blackbird was that it was a long-range, high-altitude, Mach 3+ strategic reconnaissance aircraft, one that was used in the United States Air Force up until 1998. The intent was to be used for spying on enemies and then getting out of there when things got confrontational. The unique design was to allow for both high speeds and maneuverability, including having to potentially outrace missiles should the need arise. To that end, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird was never downed in combat. It is, as of today, the world's fastest manned air-breathing jet ever flown with an official top speed of Mach 3.3, which, for the record, is over 2,100 miles per hour. Number 5. Godzilla. No, I don't speak of the legendary King of the Monsters. I'm talking about the rapper Eminem and the song he made in early 2020 called Godzilla. You see, Eminem is a legend in the rap game for many reasons. He's a master storyteller when it comes to his various tracks, and he also has the speed to throw down with just about anyone. He proved his speed rapping skills first with Rap God, a classic track from him. But then in 2020, he went and outdid himself with the song Godzilla, where he rapped 224 words in 31 seconds, or 7.46 words per second. And to be clear, these weren't just random words. These were a verse and a track for a song that he did at high speed and without an issue. And that was just in 31 seconds. Imagine if he had gone and done the full minute on the track. Wow, Marshall. While Eminem is definitely in the twilight of his career in many aspects, there's no doubt that when it comes to speed rapping, he is still one of the kings. Slim Shady, please stand up. Number 4. Usain Bolt. Humanity has strived to be fast in all manners of life. We can't help it, we just want to go fast. Sometimes, though, you think about this in terms of the human race, building faster planes, trains, and automobiles. But human power is something that many people endeavor to achieve, and few people achieved that better than Usain Bolt. In 2009, Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt set the world record in the 100-meter sprint at 9.58 seconds, an incredible time that helped set the world ablaze with love for this man. Usain Bolt also holds the world record for the fastest 100 meters with a running start of 8.7 seconds. His speed was so impressive that he dominated, not just at the world level, but at the Olympic level, winning gold medal after gold medal for various sprinting events, whether alone or part of a team. It's very possible, and probably likely, that there will be another fast person on level or beyond level of Usain Bolt. But when will that person come? That's the question. Also, can I just say that I can't think of any other person whose name fits them so accordingly? Can you? Number 3, Sailfish. It's okay if you don't know about the Sailfish or its incredible speed, because, well, I'm about to tell you. Make no mistake that this is indeed the fastest creature in the ocean that we currently know about, and obviously there are some disputes about the speeds of certain fish, like the black marlin. But in terms of fastest recorded speeds, the Sailfish is it. With the top speed of 70 miles per hour, there are very few things in the world that can top it for swiftness in terms of animals. An interesting fact, the sail on the Sailfish actually doesn't come out that often. It's used for self-defense in regards to extending it to ensure the enemies don't attack. When it's not in use, you don't even see it, which would help explain its speed, as it would cut through the water thanks to its streamlined body. Number 2, SC Maglev. At one point in time, trains were incredibly slow and lumbering beasts of automotive power. But now, trains are trying to get faster and faster, and do so using more economic and environmental means. Japan, for example, has multiple trains that use magnets to float above the tracks and race at incredible speeds. The superconducting maglev is one of the latest advancements in the world of high-speed ground transportation. This revolutionary system is not your typical choo-choo train. The SC Maglev is one that has earned the attention of the world recently, as it was able to do 2 runs that were 300 miles per hour and over. Believe it or not, Japan is working to try and go even faster with these trains. And should other nations adopt the technology, they could drastically increase the efficiency of trains. Number 1, Jessie Combs. Jessie Combs was a very special woman. A woman who loved science, loved cars, and above all else, she loved to go fast. She was a host on the popular show Mythbusters, and also a professional driver, to the extent that she was known as the fastest woman on 4 wheels. On October 9, 2013, Combs drove the North American Eagle Supersonic Speed Challenger at the Alvord Desert, claiming the women's 4-wheel land speed record with an official run of 398.954 miles per hour and a top speed of 440.79 miles per hour. On September 7, 2016, Combs set a new top speed of 477.59 miles per hour, driving the other American Eagle. So, yeah, the woman loved to drive, and she did all sorts of racing events to satisfy her need for speed, including winning the Brutal King of the Hammers event. Sadly, Jessie's life ended in her pursuit for more speed. She died in 2019 while attempting to break her own record. A failure in a front wheel caused a crash that eventually took her life. She was posthumously awarded the female land speed world record by Guinness in June 2020, with a speed of 522.783 miles per hour. Jessie is remembered by many for her passion, drive, and willingness to go the extra mile to get things done. She's honored today by the Jessie Combs Foundation. Thanks for watching. What did you think at this view of various people, vehicles, and animals who are the fastest of the fast? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!